How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Do we keep... Probably... I guess. I hope that counts itself, because otherwise this 2-drop is unplayable. So, recently, I got my hands on a Moonshaker Cavalry. And Moonshaker was one of the cards that I was really excited for from Wilds of Eldraine, because it fits nicely into our 1-drop tribal deck. The Commander 1-drop tribal changes from time to time, but right now, Elesh Norn, because she doubles up the enter the battlefield triggers. The main concept of the deck is that you use creatures that have enter the battlefield, draw a card, to just kind of cycle your way through your deck, jump block here and there, and eventually cast a... well, it used to be back in the day you were casting a Juggernaut to make your creatures big enough to attack through for lethal. Moonshaker Cavalry has taken the part of the Juggernaut. We're not going to have a legendary creature for a while, so I think we work our way up towards Brawl and just rely on that being the answer to whatever shenanigans happen. And I am going to open on Navigation Orb because it's a safer bet, I think. Burnished Hart would probably get sniped. It is a little bit more reliable of land ramp. He's way more expensive, right? So you pay 6 total mana to get 2 lands on the battlefield, which is... it's not a great rate, but... it isn't, what am I thinking of? It isn't that bad, considering it's colorless, and it can chump a non-trample creature to kind of just, what's the word for it? You can get the effect and blanket combat for a turn, so that's why it's pretty good. Burnished Heart. Explaining Burnished Heart. You guys have seen Burnished Heart on the channel like 100 times already. No block. I think we, do we rabbit? I think we rabbit. And then jump block with the Burnished Heart. And, you're a rabbit, right? Yeah, you're a rabbit unicorn. Regal Bunicorn. I'm about to say, recently, I know I occasionally talk about other games, but recently I've been playing old, well, not really old, new Lies of P, which is really, really good. Solitary Sanctuary. That's pretty good. They even have the 1 to pay. We chump. And then we sack. So that we get the lands and we don't have to deal with the consequences. And then we just Wrath of God. We are 8 to 4 on lands. I think we just get that on Elesh Norn. I was gonna go with Mangara, just because we're kind of lacking on the card draw front, but the chances of Mangara coming down and them answering it with a single spell and then casting a second spell means I'd rather use up the renewable resources as opposed to the non-renewable resources. Because we can't cast Mangara again. If he dies, he's dead. Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines, she can go. Well, I guess maybe the decision was faulty because they are... Removal seems to be stun-based. Ew. Oh, well. Isn't that just the darndest opponent? Seal away doesn't work. Artifacts, creatures your opponent control enter the battlefield tapped. Well, what can you do? Can we cast another? Nope. Okay. Okay. But today I was wondering why everything seemed so quiet, and it's because my background music was not there. The headphones were still plugged into the actual speakers, so I was not hearing anything. Ugh. I don't know, I woke up with a headache this morning, and it kind of subsided by now, but it's been a while since the morning. And everything just feels a little bit surreal. Of course, it's been a day since I've played Magic the Gathering too. Well, I say that. I played yesterday, but it wasn't the normal Magic the Gathering things I do. It was what do you call it? Draft. Because we got draft tokens from Wizard of the Coast because they burnt down draft for like a day and a half. So everybody got at least one free one, I think, and then some people got more than one. But I had my free draft. It was pretty fun. I think I went 4-3. I won 4, lost 3. Not a bad record, but not a great one. Because draft isn't something that I normally play, so getting it to work a little bit, I'm okay with that. They'll trade Nissa. I don't think they will. Nissa is just too beneficial to their game plan. Neat. Today, Omnath is one of those weird arena cards because it got nerfed for alchemy purposes, right? Like I think it was around for an alchemy run, but I don't know how long it was around for alchemy. Either way, it got an alchemy nerf, right? And that's well and fine, but some things, like our Luminary Aspirant here, when they get an alchemy nerf, after they kind of leave alchemy, and they're just a historic thing, they get unnerfed again, right? And Omnath didn't get unnerfed, so it's still got a nerf version for historic. But if you play it in Explorer, it's unnerfed. Killed everything. Very sad, but we had to do it. And really opponent. A Terramorphic Expanse too. That's bad news. We need another Wrath now. Blah. Well, let's turn off Omnath. Very neat opponent. Very neat. Village Norn is good in the regard that she kind of just nerfs some strategies. Yeah, I'll take that one. It's a good deal. Let's crack this. Do some thinning. Gain a little bit of life. A couple lands on the battlefield. That one. Yeah, I'll do it again. That one. The last time around I had, God, who was it? The Wandering Emperor as my commander for this deck. And it makes sense. Like, she is good at blinking, which is really good for card draw, but... oh, well, this will... Draw card. Okay, they populate pretty good. We don't have to worry about damage. We got the mana, we need creatures. I'm gonna go back through my one-drop tribal decks because I tend to rebuild it every time because you get so many just random sneaky commons that change up. Take the one drop. I guess I'll take the one drop. We're trying to get to a Moon Cavalry victory. And Omnis Traveler will get us there, so we don't really have to stress about it too much. That's a lot of damage. How much do I need to block? I need to block at least 5. Probably a little bit more. Take action. Okay. We can Charming Prince to gain 6 life. Three life. 3 life. Then we can deal with that. We're 1 mana off casting Elesh Norn again. We might as well just start putting the boys down. We won't use the One Ring just because we don't need to. And they've been paying for Smothering Ties this whole time. A little bit intimidating. Sure. I think we're being outground. We need our farewell to prevent Omnath from murdering us to death. We can draw 6 for it, and maybe that'll do it, but if it goes wrong, we just die. But we are not here to miss on it. Artifacts and creatures. Everything but enchantments, basically. You can come down. You can come down. You can come down. And I think that's good. The Kool-Aid Man is back. How many times do we have to answer the Kool-Aid Man? So let's gain some life. Let's add some mana. Yeah, we got there in the end. It was a bit touch and go, though. I had fun, Arena. I had fun. We're gonna do one more. We're only at 16, 17 minutes, so like we can probably get in a 3-minute game. Those are totally realistic expectations that I'm setting for the next 20 minutes. Probably. I was better at editing and cutting out things. We wouldn't have to worry too much about time limit because we could cut out like a minute or two here and then it wouldn't make a difference, right? Because we'd be at like 14 minutes, and as a result, it wouldn't look as dire that we wouldn't actually cross over the line. This could be good too. Elesh Norn is actually really good at hosing Miriam. So we just have to get to Elesh Norn. Its Grieve will protect it, like we have made a mistake. That's what I was thinking. We have made a mistake. I guess we'll keep it. I meant to keep that first hand, but I accidentally free mulled. That happens a lot, honestly. Monkey, go away. Congratulations on your planes. I kind of wanted that. My deck is a little... So it has an MDFC, so I took out a basic land. And generally when you do that, Shuffler gets really cross with you. Like, when you don't have enough lands. And it's like, okay, Shuffler. I do, trust me, I do. Abundant Harvest. We're going to get down Burnished Hart before things actually go south, because they are very close to going south, and I don't want to deal with that. If they cancel Commander, we kind of just have to Wrath next turn. Very cool opponent. I think they're trying to bait me into putting more things on the field, but like, my commitments, I don't really care about my creatures. Sure. Two basic lands. We get down an Elesh Norn? Opponent? This does mean we're going to take a turn of dragon hits. But we were going to have to anyways. So what's the biggest, scariest dragon they could play? They get a copy of it. Orb? Mr. Pilfer himself? What did you grab? Another planes, okay. Well... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left over. As the turn. I think Miram comes back down immediately. Just sad. But there's not really anything we can do about it. We were waiting for them to bait them into casting more things, but they just never cast more things. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I definitely thought that would have been the time to recast Miram and swing in for 6. But it's not what happened. Opponent? Have you DC'd? And I'm just gonna make angels. Or less, okay. And then Skyclave Apparition? They might have a counterspell and that it hasn't lined up very well, and that's why they're so sad. Just actual counterspell, okay. Dragon come back down? So the 6/6 doesn't race a 5/5 with lifelink particularly well. Rude. The bugbear time? No, it's Ragavan time. Why did I ever think it wouldn't be Ragavan time? It's always Ragavan time. 3 planes. He has whiffed on every attack. Very sad stuff, Ragavan. Yeah, I guess we'll just go Elesh Norn. Pass the turn. She's very difficult to deal with. At least in these color combination. Haste. Okay, well that's bad. Opponent draws nearly infinite cards. Blah. $16 cards. Gross. There's gotta be a rift in there somewhere. Huh. So let's swing in for 4. I need to draw out as much action from our opponent's hand as possible. Hail Mary. Take action. We don't have to worry about any tasty dragons anymore. Oh, I should have saved the mana from the Mind Stone. So that I could have cast Tocasia's Welcome to possibly get back in the game. But to be fair, like anything that triggers Tocasia's Welcome, we can probably cast it at the same turn we cast Tocasia's Welcome. It's just monkey heads that are getting us. Well, that's it. GG, opponent. It was a good game. It was a good game. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time around. Bye for now.